Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles Minutes. And tonight, this topic is on truly touching someone inside and leaving them a piece of your heart. So every year at Christmas, my father would write letters to us. And tonight, I am going to read one of the letters my father gave me. Hopefully, I can not cry. And also a letter I wrote to my daughter since passing the gift along, and a letter given to me from one of my other daughters for my birthday. So the first my father initiated, he gave me the gift, and I'll share some of it in just a minute. It says, Joey, as your mother and I have gotten older, we tend to forget things like the $2 savings account that has started on Christmas. I guess not seeing you last Christmas just slipped the old folks' mind. Sorry. Not knowing where your mom and I will be this Christmas, and maybe not seeing you this Christmas, though we play catch up and get ahead. Boy, some combination. With the $2 bill not being so common in the financial world, someday just might become a collector's item. Your mother and I hope the $2 bill will always be a reminder to save for the future. Keep in mind, son, not to become obsessed or possessed by financial wealth. Just be Joey Wood, a caring and kind person like your mother, and God would always reward you in many ways. Joey, sometimes we all have to be reminded of things we take for granted. Your mother and I could see a mature young man that has made us very proud of you, and especially being a good husband, a great father, and you know you're a shining star in your mother's eyes. Continue to be who you are. Your mother and I ask that you never forget the bond between your brother and sisters. Be there for them, and I hope they're there for you. Family's important. We love you very much and continue to be a caring person like your mother and grandpa. Again, for repeating myself, caring people are always rewarded. P.S. Continue to reach for the stars and always think positive, and positive things will happen. With love, with all our hearts, Mom and Dad. I have every one of the letters my dad gave me. I have all the $2 bills. I got many computers and stuff like that, but this I held on to. My father's 77. This is written years ago. I still have the letters. I asked my sister, Laura, if she had the letters, and she has hers too. And she also notes that she's kept all of them, and that it also caused her to do the same thing I did, which was at Christmas time, I wrote letters to all my children. I write letters to all my children for their birthdays and any special occasion, or just when I feel like it. My father may die, but he left me a part of his heart and soul. I have it on this paper. I will always be able to feel him and touch him, at least to me. So here's a letter I wrote to my daughter, my oldest daughter. Merry Christmas, Carly. Carly, what I learned from Pop Pop was this: to share your heart, feelings, and love with your children. Pop Pop wrote us letters and put a $2 bill in them. I have the $2 bill, but what I cherish most is this, his letters. To me, and this is me, he never abandoned me or has left me alone. When my father dies, his letters and I have part of his soul and his essence that can always pick up, read, and feel at my heart. I know how much he loves me and how much he did for me. And stood for me even when I wasn't being a jackass. As your dad, I want you to know how much I love you. I get a tear in my eyes saying this, writing this, and when I think of you. I love you with all my heart. And my heart is massive. It cannot be contained, constrained, and limited by time, space, or obstacles. I know you and I butted heads, and we had our struggles, but this year has been a big breakthrough for you. You met so-and-so, a great young man who suits you well. If you think back, I told you that to live in high society or the good life, you need to carry yourself a certain way via a certain attitude. You have a great man and a great person, and I see your Instagram pictures and see how wonderful you feel and how much this man loves you and takes great care of you and treats you with dignity and respect. What I instilled in you was this: self-respect and to respect me. You want things, then go work for it. Become that person. Be that person and worthy of that want. You begin working at as a waitress. Learn to be with people, relate to people, hustle, deal with crap, and develop your personality, charisma, and charm to serve others. At the same time, feel better about yourself since you have your own money, thus your own life. Shit, girl, you took off and got your own apartment at Temple at 20 years old. You're kicking ass, and your peer group is actually left behind because you know what they don't know: how to take care of yourself or self-respect. And now you just bought yourself a nice new car that you earned, and it's all yours. Boom, winning. The look on your face as you came out of that new car, I can take to my grave. I was and am so happy for you. I know how much you wanted a new car. You saved up, did the research, learned to listen to your man, so-and-so, by learning to listen to me. You see, Carly, how you are with me, your dad, your first man you have ever known to a large degree is how you will be with your husband, mate, or boyfriend. I was sort of tough on you, but also very loving to you, help you find the right attitude: respect, kindness, listening, honor, love, being honorable, caring, and thinking about more than yourself, like your siblings or sisters. These things, these characteristics or traits allowed you to attract a high-end man because these are the qualities a high-end man and good man desire. A woman who can listen, yet intelligent, contribute, treat him with honor, dignity, and respect, and love herself by taking care of herself. I've seen your pictures of blah, 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 and other great fancy places so-and-so has taken you, and since you can appreciate them and enjoy them, you are having the time of your life. I love you so much that I was willing to get beat up, take shit, fight with you, and deal with the teenage years so that you could be here on this mountaintop experience, and you now have the skills to be here and go higher. I love you with all my heart, and so glad you're living a life you love, and doing so well for being so young. Keep kicking ass, and I'm very proud of you, and happy for you. Love, Dad. So what I got from my father, I learned to share myself with my children. And I asked my kids, and they have my letters. I don't know if they threw them away or not. So, this is a letter to me from my youngest daughter on my birthday last year. And it goes, so she made my card. And the other ones did stuff for me too. So it says, Dear Dad, first of all, happy birthday. You're 48 on this day. I'm so happy to have you as my dad. You've taught me so many things. I love getting to see you every Sunday. You've taken me to explore the city and opened my eyes to what the world is really like. You've taught me to one day could possibly be a billionaire. You provide me with enough information and lectures, LOL, to live out in the world on my own and what to expect and how to defend myself. I love your stories about your college days and when you were my age and how things were like. I'm so happy to have a dad like you. You're always there for me, Savannah, Carly. Whenever we get in trouble, whenever we get in trouble. You're also so funny and find a way to make me and my sisters laugh. Someone would kill to have a dad like you, but too bad for them. You're mine. Our family's had a rough past, but we worked our way through it. Now I see you every week. I know it's not as much as we used to see each other, but it's better than not seeing each other at all. I know I'm growing up, and I can't be your little Bubba anymore, as you say. That's her nickname I gave her. But I love being your little Bubba, Gigi, etc. I'll always be little Bubba, no matter how old I am. But keep in mind, you get to watch me slowly grow up. Happy 48th birthday. Love, Noel. P.S. I hope the card makes up for the one I didn't give you last year. So, I just wanted to share these things, which are challenging for me. But I want to share what letters can do when you write something from your heart to someone. My children have been taught, well, I learned from my father, to express yourself and your emotions and your feelings. Do not share yourself and say how you feel. You rob others. When my father wrote me those letters, they deeply touched me. Deeply. Touched my sister, my brother, and my other sister. We all have our letters. And the gift he gave us was also that now we learn to assert ourselves and express our love for our children, for our mates, for the ones that we love. And the gift, hopefully now, is given. So I gave and gave and gave, and gifts come back. See, I still have my card. I have the cards from my other children, too. They wrote them from their heart. This, as my father pointed out, what was the most important thing were keep the main thing the main thing. It's about family, about taking care of yourself, being the best person you can be, and being a good person. It wasn't always about, reach for the stars, do well, become successful, but don't forget the main thing, son. Take care of your family. Take care of your siblings. And no matter what's happening, the relationship we have between each other is the most important part. Dr. Wood, sharing a little gift of love, of how letters can really touch somebody. Have a good one.